Welcome back to Living 808. Well, it's a goal for many of us, becoming homeowners. Now, we've talked with We Buy Houses Hawaii and have seen their projects that they buy, renovate, and sell. But today we're talking about something a little different. How to buy a house in Hawaii. And Daniel Kong, president of We Buy Houses Hawaii, joins us with more on that. Aloha.
Thanks for having us, Kelly. Nice to see you again.
So nice to see you too, and excited to talk about this because a little bit earlier, you know, we've talked about how real estate has really changed your life, and now your mission is to help others in Hawaii build their wealth, and a great way to do that is, of course, through real estate and owning a home. So how do people even start with something like this?
You know, so it's a great question. A lot of my friends and family ask us this all the time, and sometimes they feel really discouraged recently because of the rising home prices and the rising interest rates, and I just want to put it out to all you guys out there who don't have a house is that it's completely possible to own a house here in Hawaii. And today we want to go over 3 simple steps to kind of get you on your journey towards doing that.
Okay, I love it. So let's do it. 3 simple steps. What's step 1?
So step number 1 is you have to commit and make a decision to buy a house here in Hawaii. And I think this is like a very simple step, but it's a really the most important step. And then there's this thing in your brain called the reticular activating system. It sounds very fancy and complex, but all it is it's a filter that your brain allows things inside to process. And so whether it's relationships, resources, or information, your brain is constantly filtering in what it thinks is important. So if your goal is to buy a house or own a house here in Hawaii, now your brain is automatically going to filter in the resources, the information, the relationships that you're going to need to make this a reality.
Okay, so step 1 is, I guess, getting in the right mindset.
Yeah, exactly.
Know what you want and that it's a goal.
Make a decision and a commitment to buy a house here in Hawaii.
Okay, and I think a lot of people have that. They're committed. So then what do we do on to step 2?
So step number 2 is to interview at least 3 different mortgage brokers or loan officers. And I think the reason why you want to interview so many is because everybody has a different loan product that may or may not fit your needs. So there's loan products where you can put $0 down. There's loan products where you can have no income or no tax returns is needed to qualify for a house. And depending on your situation or what you're trying to accomplish, you're gonna have to work with a different loan officer who has a different product. So you wanna get with a quality, creative loan officer who can work with you and your situation, and together you guys are gonna craft a game plan to kind of come up with the best way to afford a house here in Hawaii for you and yourself.
Yeah, and that's one of the best steps to start out with in the beginning, because then you know what you can afford. And you talk about shopping around, talking to multiple lenders. It's free to get pre-approved, so you might as well. You definitely talk to multiple people and hear what they have to say.
Exactly.
Okay, love that one. And then what about number 3?
So number 3 is you want to talk to at least 3, potentially 10 or more different realtors. And the reason why this is so important because all realtors are not created equal. Quick story about me and my wife. When we were getting engaged, we went diamond shopping in LA at the Diamond District. So on the first floor, we talked to the dealers and we thought, hey, this is a great deal. Then we went to the second floor and we thought, actually, this is way better deal than the first floor. Then we went to the third floor, and then this was actually this was a better deal than the first and the second floor. So crazy, we went to 5, 6, 7 different floors, and each time it was a better deal than the first. And the moral of the story is that you don't know what a great deal or a great realtor looks like until you've actually met a great realtor. So you want to talk to as many different realtors and interview as many as possible so you can figure out if this realtor is a good fit for you, whether or not they're going to be a good rockstar realtor for you. A great rockstar realtor will be able to negotiate a price for you, find the house that really fits your needs. Maybe there's an additional ADU, they can get some additional income, or be creative in the way that they're kind of structuring the structure of the purchase. And so, as I don't know if people know this, but then Kelly is actually a realtor over here, and we actually know that she's a great person, a great realtor. So if you guys want some real estate needs, make sure you reach out to her over here. So. Or
reach out to you. What do you mean? But yes, I mean, it is so crucial because I mean, home buying and selling, for so many people, this is the biggest purchase or sale of their entire life. And having someone that does know what they're doing, that can help, even talking you through the steps, because it is really stressful. So to be able to alleviate that off of someone, I think at least for me, that's one of the best parts of being a realtor.
And it's just a lot of fun, right? Helping somebody achieve their dreams. And so it's not really just a business relationship, it becomes a friendship at the end of the day, right? Where you're really helping them to accomplish what they're trying to accomplish, and you have expertise and a knowledge that they don't have access to, or maybe even relationships or resources that they might not have access to. So it's really important to make sure that you find a good realtor that's gonna fit with your needs and the goals that you have for you and your family.
Definitely. Well, thanks for the shout out, Daniel. But for those that want to, get in touch with you, you mentioned earlier that you might have some opportunities. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So number 1, I think, going back to the previous segment, the most important thing is do your best to buy and own a house here in Hawaii for yourself. But let's say you're not ready for that, or maybe you already own a house or multiple houses and you're looking for other ways to invest in real estate. Our company actually offers opportunities to partner with us on some of these investment opportunities. And the way it works is you get to own and have all the benefits of owning real estate without all the hassle and the hard work that's involved. So if that's something that's interesting to you, then you can reach out to us at our website at WeBuyHousesHawaii.com and click on the Partner With Us tab.
Okay, wonderful. And we'll have a link to their website on our website at KH12.com. But always such great advice. And you do it all. I feel like you're in so many different aspects of real estate. So if you want tips on buying a home, if you want tips on joining and becoming an investor, make sure you hit them up. Thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you again. Always a pleasure sharing.
Yes, definitely. All right, so much more when Living 808 returns. Stay with us.